Week 11 recap.
Week 12.
Oh shit! It might as well be Week 11. The fuck?
Man, week 12, painful loss. What a painful loss. Cowboys leave DC victorious. Is DC really Dallas Cowboy land or not? A lot of lessons that was
Cooper
not learned.
Rush. Cooper
Yeah.
Rush.
Cooper Rush. This is his what? A back-to-back game that he's coming here. When he's played, he's coming here and took the dub against us, led his Dallas Cowboys to a 34-26 victory over us. Tough game, but definitely a lot to talk about. We want to make sure we welcome and shout out Kenny Moe of the Hometown King. He's joining us today as a special guest. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Man, thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it.
No question.
Appreciate you, bro.
No question.
But this is a somber show. You know what I'm saying? Normally we're a little bit upbeat, but this shit don't feel good, bro. Shit do not feel good, man.
Not at all. What we wanted not to happen. We've been talking about it for weeks. We want Dallas, and it's like slow your horses. Let's focus on our opponent at the time, and then we talking shit early, like it's a guaranteed victory. And we get to Dallas and we come out flat. Yeah, man, Kenny, what you seen out there in the stands and the fans, the reactions, everything? What did you see, bro?
Man, it was crazy, man. The crazy part was when we got that touchdown right before we missed the extra point. Man, it's crazy. I heard a couple of things. Oh, we should have went for 2. Oh, and it's a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. I get it. And it's different. We can say a lot, man. It's different when you out there, not to get them no excuse because they let us down. They let us down, man. They let us down. But I think that was like a big and then the fumble at the the onside kick at the end, man, was like just a dagger in our hearts. Like, golly, that was the biggest, the game. We was just flat, man. Like I said, we're scoring 3 points. Like at the end of the day, first half should have at least 10, 16, 17, 20, maybe. That's what I was hoping for. But yeah, man, it was just, we was definitely let down. I had to, you know me, I'm gonna pick everybody up, man. I had to tell all the command fans, man, look, hold y'all head out, stick y'all shit. Don't let these Dallas fans see us look like this right now. That's all I could do, but I don't know. I'm still in shock. I'm still I'm going through some things right now, because I know I'm gonna have to deal with this Monday, man. I'm gonna deal with it tomorrow. So
for sure.
Anyway.
Get them people something to talk about. What we didn't want to do. We already know they're gonna be talking shit. They've been having a down year, but they've been so focused on us and what we doing. Yeah, y'all winning, but wait till y'all see us, or yeah, y'all winning, but it may not be what it's gonna be. Y'all don't look like, y'all winning, y'all ain't played nobody. Just saying a lot of little shit. And that we can't defend ourselves on after going out there and losing to these bums, man. I'm gonna straight say it like that. They some shit.
We wanted to talk with a win. We wanted to talk with a win today, man.
For sure. Yeah, they some shit, man. They definitely won. They were the better team today. And if we say by saying they some shit, we was some shit today. We got a lot of cleaning up to do, just straight up. Dan continues to talk about the morale of the team, man. Tough L's does build character and shit like that, but we can't be losing these games to these bums, man. But what's on your mind, Reedie?
The theme of the season: let them hang around. Let them hang around. Let these teams hang around. Come the fourth quarter, they getting our ass the fuck out of there. Every single time, we let them hang around. Let them hang around. We have our opportunities. Defense has been playing their ass off. Getting us off the field, doing the things that we asked them to do early on when it wasn't looking so great on defense. And we can't convert a fucking third down to save our life. We in long down and distance on first and second down. Then when you get the third down, it's a third and long. And the odds of you getting that third and long is is slim to none. You really only got 2 receivers that you really throwing the ball to, if we being honest. Besides, if you include Zach Ertz and then Austin Eckler, that's 4. So McCaffrey gives us absolutely nothing. Diami, he's good for a screen, and that's all they give him is a screen here, a screen there.
Around today. He had a nice run on the end around. He had an over the middle catch. They tried to get him in the mix a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so it's just in the stadium. I thought that it was the play calling, but after I just rewatched this game, we had opportunities. We just stunk the joint up. We just didn't play up to our capabilities. Cliff is still dialing it up. If you go back and you look, it's people open. It's missed throws. It's, like you were saying, they was doing. You said they was doing stunts or whatever, and they was getting him out of there every time he had to go to his right. Right?
Yeah.
So
that's what I've seen from the last few defenses that we played against. Philly, the Steelers, and even from the Ravens game. I guess that's just been, what's on tape and what these defenders and these defensive coaches are dialing up against us is run these delayed stunts. These guys get focused on a rush, and then you got another guy coming across and straight at the center. You know what I mean? Don't know what to do. Or that pressure coming up the middle. Now Jaden trying to roll out, and you cut off half the field when you're rolling out. So you only got but whoever's over on that side to throw the ball to, because he's not going to throw it to his blind side. So it just puts you in a wild situation. So we got to figure out, better communicate on the O-line and kind of gel again and get to the bottom of this. And like Dan was saying, and Jaden was saying earlier too, teams are reacting at us, and we got to react back. We got to execute. So just to hear you say, I didn't get to catch the rewatch yet. I got a runner right now. But just to be able to, hear you say, that it was plays to be made and we left them on the field. I definitely believe you, because I don't think Cliff just taking a full flop like that. I don't know. I just don't see that being the case.
I think it was self-inflicted wounds. Noah Brown had like 2-3 drops, and then the John Bates fumble. It's just like we couldn't even capitalize. If you even go back to the first quarter,
my bad. Definitely shot ourselves.
No, you could absolutely shot ourselves in the foot. And then you go back to the first quarter. The first drive was a missed field goal. The second drive was a missed field goal again. Then the third drive was a fumble, and we couldn't capitalize on those plays and put up points on the ball. All we came away with was 3 points. 3 points. That's not going to do it, bro. We talk about this week in and week out when we had Josh on. The week before that, when it was Kenny and Reb, the same things, letting these teams hang around, letting them hang around. And what happened. I knew it was going to happen if we let teams hang around. Like earlier in the season when we played Arizona and Cincinnati and them, I mean, we kept our foot on the gas. We kept putting them points on the board.
Now that's facts. Definitely after that Bobby Wagner recovery on that fumble, like you said, we went 4 and out and punted. And the next drive we punted. Jaden throws an interception after that, and then the next drive after that we after moving the ball a little bit, we punted. In the half, we end the half 3 and 3. So I mean that's 3 to 4 drives right there where we've got nothing. So we got to fix that. I don't know, Jaden, he moved the ball running. He did a lot of running today. He scored on the 17-yarder. He was able to move around and do his thing, but B-Rod wasn't able to kind of get his flow in. He went out early with the injury, came back, actually ended up going back out for the injury. And one of the biggest things that I wanted to point out, and y'all can let me know what y'all think, but I just feel like if B-Rob goes down and you looking for that volume guy, Eckler isn't the guy you want to keep giving all these carries to. We saw when McNichols was getting the ball, he was effective. Let McNichols be that power back. Let him get in there, be shifty, and be the replacement for B-Rob, and let Eckler continue to stay in that role that we want him in. That pass catching guy that dip and dunk. that gadget guy, you know what I mean, up in his volume and giving him more runs. I just don't think it's the recipe to success. And as you see, you know what I mean, we even got him on kick return. And then once he becomes that main back, we leave him on kick return, boom, he's concussed again. You know what I mean? What y'all feel about that? Do you think he's the true replacement to B-Rob or not?
I'm so glad you brought that up. That's a big reason why we see we playing a lot of tough, hard nose. Like case in point, let's take a step back. Remember Pittsburgh? You know, we're not running the ball the way we need to. We're not generating. Jada had more rushing yards than every single back today. That's not what I mean. We get it. We're putting two. He's a rookie now. Let's be clear on this. So I mean, at the end of the day, like we gotta ease him in. Like I said, it's always been. It's kind of like everything's been on his shoulder. Without him running, we wouldn't even got it. You know what I mean? Like we didn't even got it going on that score. Like we need him to run. We get it. Most NFL teams need him. But at the end of the day, that's one thing we're not doing. We ain't doing. I'm used to that NFC smash mouth football. Case in point with Pittsburgh, that was like a big test. Like. And I think that should have taught us how to, hey, look, we got to get back to that run and the defense, man. Those are the main ingredients right there. And then, like I said, you know, Jaden, everything's going to fall into place. You know what I mean? Like, but we got to run the ball. We got to create turnovers on defense. We got to score points on defense at the end of the day. We got to, like, that's it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we can do that. We can get that running game going. Like I said, Eckler, to answer your question, I think McNichols can do it. I want to see, man. I want to give everybody a shot, man. We want to try, man. We're going to see. But, I mean, that's all we got right now. Who else we got? You know what I mean? So he has to.
For real.
Eckler should still be that dump, still that, you know, that guy that can move around. Like, he plays better off a strong back. Everybody knows that. McCaffrey, I don't know, man. He got to get something from his brother or something. Like, I need him to, like, I don't know what. He need to put his cape forward or something. I was expecting so much. I don't know, but McCaffrey, come on, man. Let me know, like, what's going on. We gotta do something, man. But anyway, man, I think that's it. We gotta run the ball. You touched on it. It was the running game today. We gotta run the ball, man. That's it. Like, we got to. Eckler went down. That was like kind of, but we gotta have a game plan. You know, they gotta have a game plan for that. If we see it, they see it. Who's gonna fill in if B-Rob go down? It might happen. You know what I'm saying? So,
what you think, Reedie?
I think that I agree with you. I think McNichols could fill that void as the power back in lieu of B-Rob if B-Rob goes down, because it's like every week now that it's a different injury with B-Rob. You know, he can't stay healthy. Like, and then I feel like go smash mouth football, run it straight at him. Like all of this, like some of these plays that they're doing, I don't know. I'm not trying to be a guy. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be, you know, like the ceiling is falling. Because if we being honest, we didn't expect us to be here right now. So we're just too confident. We're too hyped that we're here. But we knew that this was going to be a transition. We don't have the personnel that we truly want to be a great team. Like, we're good. We're really good. But to take that next step, we don't have that personnel yet. I also think that you can get a lot more from Eckler. I've been calling for Eckler to do more, especially in the pass game, and he's been showing up in the pass game. But I feel like Eckler's like a sneaky. He's like I don't know if y'all remember back when it was Tiki Barber, and they had the big back Brandon Jacobs, like the Thunder and the Lightning type, you know, type deal. I feel like Eckler is that Lightning, but it's just the play selection. Eckler coming in here, get you some sneaky hard yards, like straight up the middle. But they don't really get Eckler like on those sweeps and on those counters and stuff like that. This more so like dive type plays or stuff that he's bouncing or whatever. But I mean, we need more from these other backs. Or the question was posed to me earlier by Roland. Roland said that we should go get Leonard Fournette. He might be a good option to bring in here right now for the stretch run in lieu of B-Rob if B-Rob continues to get hurt. I don't know if I agree necessarily with that, but what do y'all think?
I mean, to be honest, I said in the offseason that we needed another running back. You know what I mean? Initially, I wanted us to go get another star running back and, you know what I mean, have like a Saquon B-Rob type situation. You know what I mean? That was one of the wishing upon a star type situations, but I definitely feel like we needed another guy. You know what I mean? Eckler definitely was that second guy there. But I felt like we still needed one more. McNichols definitely, to me, he's done more this year than I, even thought or knew that, he would be able to produce. So he's been a surprise. He should potentially even get more reps. But another guy should definitely come in. I mean, whether it be Fournette, I'm not sure who's else on the out there. I mean, I remember when we was working out, we bought Kareem Hunt in a few times before he signed with Kansas City. So we've been looking at running backs. We just didn't make any moves. And I felt like, now you're in a situation. P. Rob is, he got lingering issues. Eckler now, the second concussion. I mean, I'm expecting him to be out straight up like that. I don't see him coming right back. And then you got McNichols, and then you got C-Rob. But, is McNichols and C-Rob going to be your main guys if B-Rob can't come in? So you definitely got to look at the running back market. I don't see an issue with Leonard Fournette as long as he's in shape. He can catch out the backfield as well. So it'll be a good compliment to do some of the same things that B-Rob is doing. I think it'll be a good fit. But whoever it is, we definitely need to be having some running backs coming in on visits this week.
Yeah, man. Hey, I agree with y'all. Hey, look, this is the thing, right? Y'all know how many yards we had as a whole on the ground today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It was 91.
Yeah,
that's less
Jaden
than
had 74.
That's in the whole now. And this is the
Mm-hmm.
thing, right? Like, I don't like this. My thing. Why maybe hey, why not have more confidence in McNichols? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's supposed to be that guy if B-Rob goes down. Why bring B-Rob back in? If I'm confident in my second string back, why am I let Rob sit? If he hit, hold on, he hit, sit down, man. We don't got to press the issue. So for some reason, I don't know why we're not confident in Nichols. Why would B-Rob have to come back? Not to mention Jeremy only had 3 curves. So it's like, you know what I mean? They didn't try to get. They didn't even try. You know what I mean? They kept giving it to B-Rob. B-Rob was hurt. You know what I mean? And like I said, you're right. Like, we got to give Jeremy. I think maybe he's gonna get more reps next game, but we definitely that's a hole, and we was just exposed right then and there. B-Rob went out. That's something, and that's a hole we just got to fill. That's what we still growing, man. I think that we was red hot on fire. And then, skirt the brakes. So,
pump the
and
brakes.
I see the fans. I see her, and like I said, with us, we was here when it wasn't popular. You know that, right? I know I was. Y'all know I was. So,
no question.
I don't really dwell on L's like that. You know what I mean? I just try to, say, hey, look, man, we just gotta keep pushing. But those are things that are holes that we gotta plug, man. And I think in the off season we can do that. But I mean, right now. I know everybody playoff. People talking Super Bowl. I don't know, but after the Baltimore, we had that run. It was like Baltimore commanded Super Bowl. Like, we was just saying all kinds of, but now it's like, okay, now back to reality. Okay, we got some chinks in our armor, and that's fine because we're still growing. We got a young team, but I think just that boom, like coming out the gate, almost like a one-hit wonder kind of like. We don't want to be no one, like, you know what I mean? Like, you get that, and the next thing you know, it's like, but wait, it's about it's always about longevity. So, like I said, in the future, like I said, we're gonna be all right. But that's a whole, and I'm glad y'all brought that up. That was so good because, like I said, they didn't have confidence in Jeremy, man. Hey, if B-Rob go out, hey, feed the ball to Jeremy, man. Let's see, because at the end of the day, we make a decision. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep him, or we're gonna have another back come in, a rookie. In the draft, whatever the case may be. So, but man, great point. We had 91 yards on the ground. That's crazy today. That's not good at home. Like, we got to pound the ball.
I mean,
man.
honestly, we really couldn't run the football because we couldn't stay on the field. So, I think if we stay on the field and we convert more of them third downs, we got more opportunities to, get more first downs. Correct. Third downs.
That's it.
What'd you say?
No, that's it. Third down. On the conversion, we're not like. I mean, we're not like. At first we was. We're not hitting on third down. That's one main thing. We're not getting our third down conversion. Like I said, we 2 for 11 today. You know what I mean? Dallas was 4 for 12. You know what I mean? So, like I said, at the end of the day, that's a big thing. You know what I mean? We're not like. I don't know, for some reason we can't convert on third, and we need those third downs to support. But we got to set up.
Yeah.
We got to set that up with the run. You set that up at first and second down. You know what I mean? So that way that third down come. You know what I mean? First, second, you pound it. You know what I mean? If you do something crazy, you know, do a quick little screen or something like that. First, it's an incompletion. But then at least you can give it to B-Rob, get 3 or 4, and then you set it up. But you know, we're not even. I don't know. We're not. We're not set up.
We definitely wasn't managing the down. You know what I mean? The managing the offense well in the first and second downs. You know what I mean? We would get the ball and either do short yard throws, gain 3 yards, or we'd get the ball, maybe get 2 yards running. Second down, we'll have 2 more yards, and now we're in a 3rd and 6 or a 3rd and 7. We wasn't really in those 3rd and shorts often. And then, you know what I mean, put in those situations and you don't execute, now you punting the ball. Or you kicking field goals and you missing them. You know what I mean? Speaking of Siebert, whatever his name is, what did y'all think about him? I personally feel like just after the day that he had today, I think he may not have been ready. Dan Quinn said he had a great week. That was the reason why they let him go. You know, put him out there and let him do his thing. I mean, but yeah, he missed the field goal. He missed extra points. You know what I mean? At the end, after Terry McLaurin put it all on the line to come up short there, it's like, oh my God. And a lot of people was even saying, I even seen some of the comments was like, this is why this guy was a free agent. And then for me, it also reminds me, Reedie, of when you was saying when we signed him, like, why is, you know what I mean, why everybody excited and saying he's all this? And why is he out there? Why is he available if he's so good? I mean, he went on a 19-20 run, and then now on this, you know what I mean? So I know you probably thinking back like, I told you so.
No, I'm not even going to say that. I mean, you got me to start drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm still drinking it right now. I still believe in him. I mean, he might be injured. I mean, I agree with you on that. That they may have rushed him. I don't even want to say they rushed him back, but I just feel like he may have come back too soon. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, some of the best kickers in the league mix extra points. It just happened at the wrong time against the wrong opponent. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Like me in the stands today, every negative play, I just laughed. I'm sitting there laughing. I didn't spaz. Normally I goes off. I didn't do nothing. It was just like, I've seen this story before. I've seen this shit happen before. Like, so it's just like, I don't know. And I don't want to say like we put the cart before the horse. Like, I'm going back to my point earlier that we just so happy that we winning. It's just like we realize that we don't have the personnel yet. And it's okay. Because, you know, look at the top teams. They took incremental steps to getting better each year. Look at Buffalo. Everybody keeps saying that they're going to win it every year, and they keep having setbacks. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just trying to put a positive spin on this one, but it's tough. You know, Cybert is tough, and I did say those things in the beginning of the season because I definitely wasn't sold on Cybert, and I was trying to figure out why was he out there? If he's so great, why was he on somebody's roster, even on a practice squad or something? Why is he out there just swinging in the wind? No diddy. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. And I wasn't sold on Gonzalez because I remember when he was in Arizona, he used to miss a lot of kicks. Yeah. So I wasn't even sold on him when Cyber was injured. So
and today it just felt like you were saying, it was just we every reason to lose. It's like everything just wasn't. It was moments that would go our way and then boom, something will happen. You know what I mean? Like we said, the missed field goals or not capitalizing or the interceptions, and you know what I mean, the missed extra points. It's just like we just wanted to give this game away. Dallas wanted to give us the game, but it's like we wanted to give them the game more. And it's just like something about today is just like ain't nothing going right. And so when the Terry thing happened, you know what I mean? And shout out to Terry for giving his all on that play. I watched that play once he caught the ball. He like just turned on an extra gear. It's like you can just see in him he was fighting for that. Like it's just Terry is having a special year. I mean, I'm not even gonna knock that. Like It just, you saw the fight in him. It's like everything that he been working hard for. Like on that play, he showed what he's about, and he went for his. And it's just like, damn, we still came up short. So it's just like, bro, what the hell?
Got a little
What
turn.
the hell, man? You know what I mean?
And I was saying, I believe that might have been the best play Terry made in the Commanders / Redskins uniform. If we going back, I'm talking about play for play, that shit was amazing. Because normally Terry will bend back in and he'll be too close to the defender and they'll just grab him and tackle him.
Shoestring or something. Like
right. Everything he did was like
plus.
Everything he did when he bent back in, did he bend back outside, and was perfect. The right angle. And then he took off, and I was like, damn, I didn't even realize Terry. We knew he was fast. They say he was fast. He ran this 40, that 40, but we ain't really seen it because Terry really don't break away from nobody for real. Yeah, and most of his touchdowns are short touchdowns, unless it's a go ball. Yeah, but we really had to see him run away from somebody. Like, what y'all think in the chat, man? Do y'all think that's the best play Terry McLaurin has made in the Commanders uniform? Because I do. I do. What you think, Kenny? What was the atmosphere in the stadium where you was at, when that play happened?
Oh man, like, I mean, what you talking about when we missed the extra point?
When Terry housed that pass. Because where I was at,
that was the latest. Like you said, I mean, I'm like, that was like the best. That and that Bengals, like this season, that was probably one of his best catches. And that Bengals, I mean, well, that was a lot of JD, that Bengals one. That was just like a textbook throw and pass, but that was like his best catch. You're right. You talk about like,
so when the touchdown happened, I don't know if y'all peeped, but in the stadium they played that B.O.B. I'm in my zone, I'm feeling it. Like somebody, whatever, we still in this. I had listen. They hit that J right before, and then the next play he housed that bitch. In my mind, I'm taking a video of the fan reaction. I said, that's the song that's going up. I wasn't even paying attention to the field goal. The next thing you know, I just hit a stadium go.
Like
it was silent.
Like, but it was
like shock, utter shock, utter disappointment at that moment. Like what? Because you the home team king. You hype the fans up. You the hype man. So what it was at that moment?
I mean, I was. Sometimes I get inflated too. Sometimes I need people to hype me up, but most times, I that was tough for me. Like it was just like, because right then and there, I kind of knew it was like this. They don't want to, like, we're not gonna get over that. Like Dallas wanted. I mean, at the end of the day, they wanted it. At the end of the day, they said that's what it looked like. Especially later on down the line. But like I said, shout out to Terry, man. Terry give his heart out every game, win, lose, or draw. He was doing, we was down, like talking about the years of so this, I think, is hitting different. You know what I mean? For him right now, you know what I mean? He see some light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, man, shout out to Terry, man. He tried, man. He wanted it, but we just came up short, man. But yeah, we was inflated. It was a lot of it was a lot. And then I get sick because it's too many like I'm just saying, it's too many the other team is like it's too it's just like it kind of with me I want to
a lot of people sold their tickets today, boy.
Yeah, like with me,
but if we being honest, I really couldn't tell. It wasn't like previous years where you were like, oh yeah, they in here, but it was looking like pretty heavy for us. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we was. I mean, I think we outweigh. I think I think it was like a 60-40 this go around, 60-40. What y'all think? I don't know. But like I said, but far as back, I want to get back to something. That time of possession, man, is crazy. I was so pissed last week against Philly, man, because Jalen had the ball. Hurts had the ball. They had the ball. He was on the field. They was on the field too long. Like, and that's because we're not running the ball. We can't pound the ball. We're not managing. We can't manage the game. You got to run the ball to manage the game. You know what I mean? And we're not doing it. But that's the same thing with Philly. It's the same thing. The same thing. We cannot, time of possession. Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah. My fault. I stand corrected. We actually had 4. We was 4 for 12 for third down efficiency. Dallas was 2 for 11. But yeah, man, like, and we had 145 yards. But still, at the end of the day, like, B Rob, of course, he got banged up, so he was 5 carries for 13 yards, 2 for 8, 2.8. I mean 2.6. a Curry, and then Eckler. I mean, he was 9 for 22. Like we needed Eckler to step up, but at the end of the day, that's not his role to be that powerful pound back. He's not gonna give you 20 Currys a game. That's what we got B-Rob for. That's what Jeremy was supposed to come in. For some reason, we just wasn't no confident in him, I think. And again, that's going to open stuff up for JD, man. If we run the ball, we all know that. You know what I mean? Running back and open stuff up for the quarterback. You know what I mean? So we gotta get back to that run, man, and just tighten up. JD shouldn't be the lead rusher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man. The stadium was great.
We got a comment here that says, if I'm the coach and my kicker been missing all game, I am not letting him kick with the game on the line. And that brings forth the question. And I was talking about it earlier. Should we have went for 2 after Terry scored? Of course, after last week and Dan taking the heat for, not going for it on that, for going for it on that 4th down. I think he was definitely trying to, stay in the game, kick the field goal, tied up. And like he said, in that moment, he wanted to tie it up and kind of reset. He was saying, kick the field goal, stop them. We get the coin toss, just kind of reset everything and go from there. But unfortunately, he missed it. So at my point, I was thinking, the comment says, if I'm the coach and my kicker has been struggling all game, I might go for it in that moment. I would have just went for it because you got all the momentum from Terry just laying it all on the line. The stadium is hype, your team is hype. Go for it in that moment. Cyber has been cold, so that was my thing. Reedie, you got the same or different opinion?
The same, but so he missed a field goal and 2 extra points, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
I think in that situation,
all prior to that.
I think that I might go for it. I might go for it in that because it was another game. I think it was the Philly game last year or something. We kicked the field goal or something like that, and we didn't go for it. I may stand corrected, but it was one of those games that we went back and forth about kicking the field goal and going for 2. But I think in that moment he should have went for it for the 2-point conversion. But I understand, given what happened last week on the 4th and 2, where we didn't get the 4th and 2, why the mindset might have been, let's reset, let's go kick it, get a stop, take it to overtime, and see what happens. But normally people say, the analytics say that you should, go for 2 in that situation. I think it was 18 seconds left on the clock at that point. So, but everything that happened afterwards, like some of the craziest special teams plays I've ever seen in football in all of my years happened in one game. This is just wild. You mean to tell me this man, I'm jumping all over the place, but this man kicks the ball off. It goes through his legs. He picks it up at the 1-yard line, turns in and spins out.
Whoop.
And he was running not his full speed at that point and just houses that bitch. And then going back after the missed field goal, you kick an onside kick straight up the middle, and the man in the middle of the field houses that bitch. Come on, bro.
Yeah. All I could think about is Chris Berman when he did that spin. Damn, man. It just shit had just happened so slow. Like Reedie said, that was the slowest spin ever. That shit just happened. And when he did it, I'm like, what the fuck? And he's gone.
That was it. That inflated everybody right there. Everybody was like, "What the No, is he going?" And we knew he was. We thought somehow somebody was going to come out. I don't know if Sean was going to come out the Rams or come out and somebody stop, but nobody. We knew he was going to score. After the 40, 30, we knew we was is he? Damn, man. That was crazy.
He was Austin Kutcher's Punk or something they about to come out with something yo, you want to hear the camera show? Bruh, it didn't even seem real, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
It looked like some Madden juke shit. It's talking about not even the new one, a 2016 one or something. You know what I mean? It was a crazy, I don't know how, but it kind of, I don't want to say it looked sweet, but it was so slow and dumb, and we were just, I don't know, it made it look bigger than what it really was. But.
Mm-hmm.
that was huge for them. Like, it was crazy. But that right there, that inflated. That was, that was like the nail in the coffin. But wow, man. You just brought back. I forgot about that. Now I just like, that's crazy, man.
That shit was wild. That shit was super wild. And then for Eckler to come out and get the concussion after that, it's like, man, this game is just need to hurry up and get the fuck over. It's just too much going on. It's just not our day. Not our day. I mean, we fought though. I mean, one thing we can't say about this team, they do have fight. It's too late, man. You got to fight all game, all 4 quarters. You know what I mean? We like, you know what I mean? Like Ty said in the comments, like the offense didn't really move until the 4th quarter. That's when they started forcing the ball to Terry and things happened. I was talked about this last week with Reedie after the Philly game. Like, you have to just get that man the ball, give him more opportunities. You know what I mean? Just the like going all these quarters. If Terry's not getting, Terry should be getting 8, 9, 10 targets, especially with the guys that we got behind him. Like, these guys it ain't like, you know what I mean, you passing the ball around and these guys are being effective. You should be throwing this man the ball, like I just said, at least 10 times a game. Give him some chances. He the ones that's making the plays. I mean, him and Ertz. But yeah, I'm disappointed, man. I'm highly disappointed.
So I'm gonna pose this question to you guys, and I'm gonna pose it to the chats on Instagram specifically. Cliff Kingsbury, he was very heated in the press conference on Thursday. Well, I'm just inferring that he was heated. He seemed like he was heated. I don't know. When I believe the guy from the Washington Times asked him the question about, your offense being stale, he was like, "What are you talking about specifically?" And he was just saying, like, it's been said, throughout your career, your offense you're not a second half team, basically. He kind of took offense to it. You like listen to his answer on that. Are we saying that Cliff Kingsbury, he's not dialing up? Because on my watch, I feel like it's people open. Like, I feel like he may be getting a bad end of the stick right here in this conversation. I just feel like Jaden misses some things sometimes, or the protection may not be perfect, and he's running for his life, or he's trying to get out of there. But I think that Cliff he's calling what he's calling, but I just feel like our run game has kind of gotten a little stale, and we can kind of need to open that part up of his offense. But do you guys think that we are really seeing this second half demise of Cliff Kingsbury?
Nah, man, I don't think so. I think we good with Cliff, man. I mean, you gotta realize something. If JD, and I gotta put something on JD, and that's my dog. But guess what? He had 2 interceptions. You know what I mean? Now, were they all him or not? But like I said, like, he had 2 interceptions. Without those 2 interceptions, I think we win that game. It's a different game. You know what I mean? Maybe
I disagree, and this
disagree?
is why I disagree.
Why you disagree?
I think that the first interception, first of all, for those who may have not watched the game, the first interception was he kind of threw it in traffic to B-Rob. He was under pressure. He threw it. It hit B-Rob's hands and fell into the other guy's hands. So technically, if we talk about a specific accuracy or throwing it straight to a guy, that's not really on Jaden. That's on B-Rob. And then the last interception was garbage time, the last play of the game. Like, come on, he throwing up threw up a Hail Mary. It was tipped in the court. So, I mean, we really can't count that.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's all JD fault, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's Cliff. I mean, I just think, like I said, we didn't have those regardless of what. I mean, especially that one with B-Rob early. The game, it would have been a little different. But I mean, hey, man, I think Cliff is still our guy. But like I said, it's just the running game. We got to figure out how to open up that running game. We got to figure out how to get better tighten up on personnel. And
Right.
But I mean, hey, maybe those 2. Hey, I give you that, man. Maybe those 2 wasn't all on JD, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's going on his stats. So, but
right, correct. But like you said, the running game goes our whole offense is predicated off the run game. So if we don't have a run game, our offense is kind of stale. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, that's true. That's true. So what's next? What's next? What y'all thinking? We got Tennessee next week, who's kind of hot right now. Levis is, You know what I mean? He ain't no slouch. Their defense
They beat the
is pretty
Texans
good.
today.
Yeah, they beat the
So don't
Texans.
get
They
it
coming
twisted.
off a dub. It ain't gonna be an easy one. I'm hearing it's gonna be a cold one. What you thinking?
Yeah, that's what they saying. But don't get it twisted. Like that's the parity within this league. Like it's really any given Sunday.
Any given
And we
Sunday.
7-5, and the Texans like they're a year ahead of us, maybe 2 years ahead of us, and they're 7-5. They just lost to the Titans, and then we seen that the Pittsburgh loss. So like all of these teams that are losing this week, like it's just we lost to the Cowboys. Like any week, you could be on the end of the other end of that stick. So don't think it's too sweet.
Yeah. And the guys, they've been rocking and rolling because we ain't get our bow yet, right?
Nah, we got
right.
The bye week is after Tennessee.
Right.
So that being said, the guys, man, in their defense, man, they probably, they getting everybody, all the other teams that had a bye week, I mean, they already had their little rush, you know what I mean? So that's another thing too. I think that if we can get Tennessee and go on our bye week and try to kind of finish it out, we got to get the Eagles. We got to get Dallas back, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we could take that Saints game.
Got the Saints, home. Yeah.
Then we home against the Falcons. That's gonna be a big game, but I think we can take it. We can roll into a wild card, but we'll be all right, man. I think we need that rest. I think that's really gonna rejuvenate them. We need a rest, man. Like they're rocking and roll. I don't remember this long. We've had this long of a stretch before we had a bye.
Yeah, no,
y'all tell me.
No, it has. It's been a long time before we've went this late in the season without a bye. So it's definitely new to the guys for sure. But
it's
I mean,
a blessing and a curse.
It's definitely
we playing some hard-nosed team. Pittsburgh, Philly, Dallas. Like these are like be like blood is getting drawn in these games. So it's like the guys.
We was in on all though. We was in all of them.
If we really being honest, we in all of these games. Like I know years past we was like, we was playing with them, but we really playing with all of these teams this year. Like we're really coming down to the last 2 possessions of the game with the game on the line.
Correct.
But that's on us about not finishing and not sustaining drives and not scoring points early. Because if you score points earlier, we winning all of these games.
Yeah.
We in position. So I mean, I don't know what it is. I knew this was coming. I knew the adversity was coming, but I'm waiting for it to shift. Because when it shifts, I feel like we're gonna go on our run. And just hopefully it's at the right time. But we can't wait, keep waiting. We gotta go now.
Yeah, nah, for real. I mean, you beat Tennessee, go on the bye, you come back to beat the Saints. Like someone just commented, you end up 9-5 from there. That's what you got 3 games left after that. You know what I mean? What do? You get it together? Do you win out and end up what? What is?
I mean, we gotta win the next 3. We gotta beat Tennessee. Yeah. We gotta beat the Saints, and we damn sure gotta beat the Eagles.
So do we go to? I mean, so you talking 12-5, 11-5?
I mean, 11-6.
Well, yeah, 11-6. Do you get in? Is it going to take 10 wins to get in?
Well, if we look at the standings right now, we still in that 7th spot, and only because of the divisions got to get the bump up in the seed. But if we go on record, we like the third or fourth team, best team in the NFC.
Yeah,
so we good money at this point. We just gotta. That Pittsburgh game really hurt us, bro. And I don't want to keep dwelling back on that, but that really hurt us. We needed that win.
Yeah, we needed. I mean, you got a lot of tough teams in the NFC, though, man. The Packers just beat the 49ers today. Y'all know that, right?
I mean, the 49ers ain't at full force, but
yeah, they not.
Philly then broke away and took the lead 30-14.
Philly probably gonna win that game. Yeah. Like so. And you still got Detroit. You got also, I mean, even if we do make the playoffs, I mean, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Are we going to be able? I mean, I would hope. But like I said, we at least just to get in the wild card with us, that's going to be big for us. We ain't
that's
been
big. That's
but
big.
that's what I want. Yeah. That's what I know. It's huge. No, my bad. I ain't mean to downplay. It's huge.
No, you good. You good.
It's huge, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of. So I just don't want to give out like. Let's take a step back. As basically. And we taking 2 steps back to go forward. You know what I mean? But I think, like I said, I don't want to put too much pressure on our guys. I think we got a good squad. I love how we gelling together, man. You know what I mean? just it's just some little we got dot some I's, cross a few more T's. But yeah, man. But yeah, we got a few.
They saying 10-7 at best. That's what they saying in the comments.
10-7.
10-7 at best. 10-7 gets you a
I want to
wild
say
card.
11-6.
I say 11 gets you that comfort. 11 gets you that comfort. Pause. But 10 games.
You can get in that wild card with 10, so that's fine. I take that.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Hey, I want that 11 though. I can 11.
Yeah. I just for my own, so
correct,
I can just size myself a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
11, like I was getting a little too ahead of myself talking about 13 wins and all this, but I originally said we was gonna go 8-9. So anything past that, we good money. We just gotta hurry up and get this 8th win.
We've been stuck at 7 wins for
about
5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. That 4 straight we lost.
Yeah,
4 straight.
Yeah.
Been some tough. I mean, and every game the offense has struggled. So,
but what else they saying in the comments, Z?
We still in good shape. Not winning division. Got to think wild card. You water. What it say?
I agree. I don't think we should be talking about division right now. I feel like the Eagles, they're gonna do them. So as long as we get in them alls, we good money, because I feel like we can make some noise in the wild.
Win the division. We're not gonna have our own destiny in that, because those 2 games, So correct. You're right. Like, but anything can happen though. You never know. But like I said, we're not gonna be in control. Philly basically in control of the division right now. So.
Well, I doubt it. Tennessee, they beat Texas.
Yeah, I'm selling cheese. He said Tennessee looked good and they lost. They won.
Yeah, they won.
Tennessee lost. Yeah, Tennessee won.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just won, yeah.
So we can't come in here thinking, Tennessee just a slouch. I was telling you last week that Levis was just like hooping. That 98-yard touchdown he threw to Slim.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man.
Look, home team king. Every time we tailgate, keep wanting to tailgate. Your man Z. The tailgate king.
We got a tailgate.
Man, I gotta come down to y'all joint, man. Y'all know where I be at, right? All right, when you come in at, if you leave Landover Mall, the old Landover Mall, and go straight to the stadium, I'm right on the right hand side, right in the goal lot. We be having Kenny DMV down there. They doing that, y'all already know, on the fence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We down there. Yeah. I'm Commander Mike.
Y'all in the red light, right? It's the red or gold?
Yeah. I thought it was gold. Whatever the RV lot, all the RVs be at. The RV
okay.
Like I said, if you leave in Landover, like if you like that entrance, if you coming from the Landover entrance, Landover Mall entrance, Landover, by the car dealership.
Okay. Yeah.
Straight.
Also on the right though, when you coming down Sonatello on the right.
As soon as everybody start doing the traffic, or they start
the first right, that first right.
We on the right hand side. You can't miss us. So,
we used to park over there. Correct. We used to park over there when we was trying to get out the games quick because of the traffic. It's like that first exit you can take to get out. But yeah, definitely we've been over there. We was in E44. That's been our spot this season. We was out there today. It was just me and Reedie out there today. I mean, it's normally at least 10 to 12 of us, but everybody sold their tickets. So it was just me and Reedie. We was out there strong. What we do? Steaks, potatoes, veggies. We was doing our thing. Got to get in the stadium a little bit. Wasn't on time, but a little late because we had to pack up and all that. But it was a good vibe. So I mean, we was able to, bring the shirts out. We finally got the shirts in, the Hell to 'em shirt. So anybody interested in grabbing one, let me know. They $40. And support us. We we try and raise funds for the pod so we continue to promote. This stuff costs money and we ain't making no money yet. So we gotta find ways to bring it in without, spending all our bread. So definitely support us if you can. Like I said, Hell to 'em, win, lose, draw shirts. Designed by Reedie and Z, powered by Great Clothing Line. They are $40. So if you want one, tap in with a size small through 3X.
Yeah, I gotta give me one before. I'm off for. Go ahead.
Now you could also we bought out the Reedie and Z jackets, but you don't necessarily got to get a Reedie and Z jacket. You get your own personalized jacket held to them. Win, lose, draw jacket. You know, put your own swag on there if you got a logo or whatever. You know,
Facts.
go to greatclothingline.com and you can also get your personalized Commanders jacket as well.
Yeah.
You know, they hard, so you know
Them
don't get it.
joints, cold. They walking around the stadium. I'm like, I gotta get me one. But now, y'all, hey, and I want to say something to y'all because I might got to tap out in a second. But man, look, I'm really proud of y'all, man. Y'all staying consistent. All right, y'all was doing it when it wasn't popular. You know, those the ones that really hit home for me. You know, and I'm gonna give y'all props because then we gotta let each other know, man. That's my thing, man.
Question.
Even on social media, when I see y'all, man, we doing stuff like y'all stop being antisocial on social media. Not y'all. I'm talking about I'm talking the people.
People
It's retarded. Like it's good. Bro, you're supposed to be social on social media. That's why I love y'all rocking with on the fence, rocking with everybody. Look, man, Commander Nation, we gotta stick together. We all we got. You know, we been through it. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna understand us but us, man? So man, I just want to give y'all a shout out. I love y'all, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Y'all stay consistent. That's the thing. Listen, don't stop. We gotta support our brothers, man. I want a shirt, I want a jacket, all that. All right, let me know. I need that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out. Y'all already know what it is.
That's a bet. That's a bet, bro. Appreciate that, man. Love and definitely appreciate you jumping on with us. You know what I mean? Giving us your insight, giving us, your energy, your excitement. You know what I mean? And yeah, we just gotta keep fighting, man, for sure.
Gotta keep
took my crown off, man. I'm in a bad mood. I took my crown off. I have it on next time, maybe. But I'm pissed, man. It's ludicrous. What's going on, man?
Yeah, my man said, really, man, I'm not really an X's and O's guy, but I give my input. We've been going back and forth trying to figure out like what we was going to do. We wanted to do like a promo video in pregame. Shit didn't really work out, but you was good, man. You gave your insight. He really coming from the fan perspective, he's like the hype man. You know what I'm saying? He deal with all of the fans. You know what I'm saying? All of the content creators and everything. He just we want to give you a shout out for the vibe because I know it's tough just always being positive, never necessarily being negative. Because sometimes I'm negative, but like you and Road Warrior and some of the other guys that's kind of like rally captain, y'all always positive. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, and draw. Y'all there for the people. And y'all turning this thing up. So I want to give you your flowers as well.
Thank you, bro. Hey, look, man, shout out to Rally Captain too, Road Warrior. Those dudes, like I said, and you're right, man. Like, yeah, those who I look up to. You know what I mean? So especially Road, that's my dog. And just man, y'all too, man. Everybody, even like Rio, everybody, man. Everybody, like there was actually like, like it's a fan. Like it's like a fan, like a little love, like a little thing we got going, like a camaraderie, man. And we love that, man. But most definitely, man, like because we was here, man. Like I'm glad you brought that up because the players, man, the coaches, they come and go, but the fans, we still here, man. So you got to give it up to them, man. You got to give kudos. We all see Riley and all that, man. You got to show them love, man. Let them know, man. And y'all already know what it is for real. The biggest was Chief, man. Rest in peace to Chief. That's what we really do it for. That's what if I'm gonna do something for the fans, we give it up to Chief because that's and guess what? I told Road the other day, guess what? You filling that void. You stepping in as our number one fan. Even though I think he still doesn't get the credit he should deserve. He deserves. Y'all all know that. But he's stepping in, man. Rest in peace, Chief. Road, he the next one up. You already know we got Riley. Hog Farmers, all of them, man. Me. You know what I mean? Home Team King and Reedie and Z too, man. Y'all already know all of y'all, man. Love, man.
Love, bro. Appreciate you.
For sure. Well, look, I'm gonna sign out, man. Look, y'all already know, man. And yeah, man, much love, man.
All right.
Salute, bro. Appreciate you for coming on, bro.
Oh, thank y'all for having me. That's love, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
No question.
No question.
All right.
So, any other questions in the chat you want to bring up, discuss?
Nah. We had a couple people. Hold on, let me just see real quick. We finally got a taste of winning, but more to come, fellas. Just the first season. This is gonna be a long week. This loss hurts. Shaking my head. Favored by 11 at home. Yeah, 5 games left. We gotta go 3-2 or 4-1 to get in. Los Way 79 said, I'm gonna come check you guys out next game. I could chip in on the stakes. I see you guys in
Next week,
337. I
next week
told him
gonna be
hit
a
us
whole
up
new
during the week.
menu.
Yeah, next week we're
Next week
gonna
gonna be a
switch it
whole
up.
new menu. I don't even know what it's gonna be next week.
We're gonna switch it up.
Might go back.
We
Might
can
go
figure
back to
out.
the cookout favors. I was thinking that riding home today. What you
Yeah,
think?
cookout. I mean, we still ain't do the tacos. It don't matter. It's whatever. Let me know. I'm with it. I'm with it. As long as we ain't going to Jaspers, I'm good. But yeah, I told bro to pull up on us. I told him to pull up on us. Hit us up during the week, and we'll go from there. And oh yeah, we gotta before we leave, we could mention arguably people's GOAT, Jay-Z, Hove was in the building, and our production team, they think they slick. They found out Jay-Z was in the building. Maybe they knew, but he was just in heavy rotation throughout the intermissions of the game. Like they was just glazing Jay-Z all day today. It was
What was
crazy.
he in the building for anyway? Him
Yeah,
and
that's
Michael
what
Rubin.
people
Like,
asking. Like, why is he
I'm
here?
trying to figure out why is he here? like,
Yeah,
bro, like you're not one of us. Like, take that shit up the turnpike somewhere, bro. Like, I don't really fuck with Hove anyway. I know people gonna be popping their shit, but I mean, I never really was a Hove fan. I'm a Weezy fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hove don't really do it for me. That's Z Man. I don't really bang with Hove or like that. He got a couple hits, but he be like, why you don't listen to this? You don't. I mean, him and Nas, I never really could get jiggy with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
I could never get jiggy with Nas, but I mean, Nas is definitely a GOAT as well. Just on homage, but I could never really get with his beats and rap style all like that. But I mean, he definitely got some bangers. But Jay-Z, come on now, like hits.
I mean, I give him his respect, but I mean, it ain't really my cup
and
of
the
tea.
flow
Like,
is crazy.
it's okay.
He's our GOAT. He's our GOAT's GOAT. Yeah, so, I mean, gotta mean something. But yeah, man. If there's nothing else to talk about, we are going to sign out. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe at Reedie and Z on all platforms. Shout out to the sponsors: Saray's Catering, Great Clothing Line, KB3 Events. Yeah. Well, anything else, bro?
How the fuck did we lose to the Dallas Cowboys? I come home. My son, he's 10 years old.
Glazing.
They were 3-6. How did y'all lose to the Dallas Cowboys? Y'all are trash. I'm like,
to the Commanders game on dinner with Jay-Z.
Bruh.
Go ahead.
My son, he's a Ravens fan. Today, last year he was a Minnesota Vikings fan. So he hops every few years or whatever, you know. But yeah, I had to hear that when I came in the house, man. I couldn't believe this. In my wildest dreams, I wouldn't think we would have lost to the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. But we'll be back next week, man. Y'all tune in same time, 10 p.m. We'll be on. Until then.
We out. Much love.